Hello everyone, it's Takuya here, and welcome back to a Hearts of Iron 4 video. And yes, we are back in the regular world of Hearts of Iron 4. The world of World War II, where absolutely nothing bad ever happened. But you know, among all of these, we have played a lot of different nations, we played a lot of really cool nations, we played a lot of really fun nations, but I want to show you what I personally think is perhaps the worst focus tree at all in Hearts of Iron. New Zealand. Now, I've gotten a lot of past over the past several months that have asked me to play New Zealand or Australia or any number of the other Commonwealth nations, but I have to say, among all of them, despite the fact that I would think, what was it, in Death or Dishonor? I can't remember the DLC that gave focus trees to all of the Commonwealth nations, but most of them suck. New Zealand, among all of them, is perhaps one of the most boring and worst of them, and we're going to show you here why. First off, just because of what we're playing, we're going to go ahead and turn the historical AI on, and let's get into this. I'm not doing Iron Man because I'm specifically going to cheat here right in the beginning because the first thing that I have to show is perhaps one of the things that pisses me off the most. Now, I'm recording this on January 28th, 2023, and it is right as a patch just released that completely changed how the armor focus, a research tree works. Yeah, that thing. And it completely changes the meta of how I would usually operate when playing as a minor nation. Notice anything different over here? Medium tank, 1934, no longer a thing. Basic medium tanks do not become a thing until 1938. I'm sure that a bunch of you who've watched my previous videos before have seen where I would make something called the Brick, where it's that basic 1934 medium tank that you slap a machine gun onto. Super cheap, but good armor, low production cost. It's an effective thing to attach to a unit and turn it into a Space Marine. So now that entire strategy is just completely out the window. It is not going to work. Reasonably speaking, it's a better balance. There really was no reason to shoot for the 1934, 1936 lights. If you didn't have them, mediums from the beginning were just significantly better. You could produce them for slight more expense, and simultaneously, they were astronomically better than light tanks. They just were. But this change appears to affect New Zealand's tree in a way that is even worse than I possibly imagined. Our industry only consists of 4 factories to begin with, of which we can use 3, which is terrible, and we have a single military factory using to pump out a gun. Simply awful. Our population is ridiculously low, as even if we somehow got to 10% recruitable population, that would still mean we would only have about 150,000 men to pull from. It's awful. And that brings us to perhaps the worst thing in this entire thing, the focus tree. The focus tree is tiny. It is ridiculously small. Every single thing in here is a 70-day focus, so it takes forever to do anything, and then the bonuses that you get from the stuff just really aren't all that good. Yeah, okay, awesome, minus 5% consumer goods. Cool. But we don't have an industry that this is actually going to be able to affect. We thankfully start to get some stuff down here, 2 civilian factories, 2 military factories, 2 civilian and 2 military factories. That's actually nice. But really, this right here, these like 3-4 focuses, that's it for industry. That's it. There is really nothing else. And army reform-wise, this is it. This is it. You pretty much only get 2 things to focus on, and that is the Bob Semple tank, which it counts as a basic light tank, not even medium, no, which screws it over even worse, and some artillery. With the final thing being the Big Bob, which reduces the ahead of time penalty by 2 years and gives a 100% research bonus towards super heavy tanks. Meaning in 1941, you can research super heavy tanks like it's the current year instead of 1943. But New Zealand doesn't have the fucking industry to build super heavy tanks. So I get it for the meme, but that is pointless and it would take forever to get to because that means with the only 2 research slots that you have, maybe by the time you get to 3, you would have to research heavy 1934, heavy 1940, then research super heavy tanks. What is the fucking point? And if all of that wasn't bad enough, the focus here for the Bob Semple tank, the bonus that it gives is a 100% research bonus towards the basic light tank. Not light tanks, not 100% research bonus towards tanks, just the basic light tank. That's it. With a negligible national spirit of 2% organization as well as 5% defense on core territory, which no one's invading Zealand, so the core territory is pointless, and 2% organization is shit. That's nothing. So not only is it bad, but simultaneously, let's say from the beginning that on that research, instead of doing either one of these, we went, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and research on icon click, and I'm just going to go ahead and get that out of the way. Because if I finish that basic light tank, maybe, who knows, maybe it'll give me a bonus on the 1936 tank, you know, the other light one. That seems reasonable. Do focus autocomplete, get army reforms, and oh, whoa, what is this? The Bob Semple tank bypassed. Okay, does that mean that you get the national spirit? No, It was bypassed, meaning you don't even get the national spirit in the first place if you decide to research the tank. So the entire thing is just pointless. I hate it. 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 But worse than even that is the blandness of the political tree. You have 4 options in which New Zealand can basically not do shit in any of them. The historical democratic path for New Zealand consists of 4 focuses, and that's it. Strengthen the Commonwealth, a thing to help send volunteers, arrest pacifist leaders, which gives a slight amount of recruitable population, and technology sharing. There's literally nothing else. That is it. That is the historical path. That's it. It gives nothing. The ahistorical paths have even less. You can side with the fascists. If you side with the fascists, what ends up happening is you either choose between befriending Japan, so you join their faction, and that's really it. That's the only bonus that gives. And then once you do so, again, the only thing that you get to do afterwards is join the Japanese research bloc. That's it. Nothing else. The Soviet one, at the very least, gives 10% construction bonus, at least. But even past that, again, join the Comintern, technology sharing. That's it. You go at it alone as either communist or fascist or whatever. And the only thing you get to do is create your own faction. There's no alternative history tree. There's no claims. There's no nothing. You just create your own faction as either independent or fascist. That's it. Genuinely the worst tree in this entire game. It is awful, and every single thing in it is pointless. So let's see what we can do here today then. First things first, since we already got this stuff done and it's pointless and I don't even care about playing this game, is we're gonna go ahead and get the stupid politics out of the way, because that's all that we can do. The UK wants to send me guns? Sure, why not? Send me guns. Send me the guns. I'll take it. I'm gonna be betraying you anyway, so it doesn't matter. Fuck, I'm just now looking at the political advisors. We literally don't have anyone that helps us with construction. It's just the political reformers, spies, and a Prince of Terror. That's, at least we have a Prince of Terror, but goddamn. All right, save up the political power, get us over here to partial MOB. Anything we can do to get this amazing economy up and running. All right, Statute of Westminster, next step in here into darkness. Get autonomy, get fascism, get all that growing. And concentrated industry, since we're not going to have an industry to produce anything, so we might as well just produce the same thing, and that's it. Our entire army will be composed of just one type of unit, and I'll show you what we're going to build. Here, it's going to be really stupid. Oh, I was wrong. The fascist one isn't entirely useless. At the very least, by completing the first thing in here, you get 10% construction speed, even if it hurts everything else. How lovely. All right, In the Darkness is done. That's going to hurt us in basically every capacity. So now we just go ahead and I'll go over here and get a fascist demagogue, and then next step after that, we can't do anything. So we might as well focus exclusively on our industry and just finish a bunch of these off. Well, and we're finally at the level that we could get more autonomy, but we're going to need more political power. Even despite saying that, we don't want to necessarily do that yet, because since we are so behind on research, we want to use whatever time frame we have of being in the Commonwealth research group to make sure that we can actually get research done, so that way we can, research stuff faster before we ultimately leave. So we're going to stay in here for a while, just because we have nothing else to do. It's not like we can immediately flip to fascist anyway. And in the meantime, we focus on the wool industry, because yeah, that's all we can do. And finally, okay, think big. 2 civilian, 2 military factories, and that's it. That's the last one. We currently have 10 civilian factories and 5 military, so that's going to give us a total of 12 and 7. That's it. That is the extent of the entire New Zealand industrial focus tree. There we have it. The fascists demand a referendum. We are now the Kiwi Empire. That is the only good part about this entire nation, is that the fascist New Zealand is the Kiwi Empire. And you, holy crap, do you look creepy, John. There we go, April 1938. We're free. That's it. We're still a member of the Allies. We're still in it, but we're out, We're doing that, at least. Oh no, look, we bypassed another New Zealand focus that would have given us literally nothing. Lovely. God, Japan, it is 1938. This is it? This is all that you've managed to do? What the hell? All right, there's University of Auckland. That means the only other thing that we have now to do is to befriend Japan or go on our own, which that at least gives us an annex war goal against Australia. But by doing that, that means that we would be declaring war on the Allies. So there's no point in doing that in a historical game, because it would be New Zealand versus everyone else. Oh, and what's this? Free civilian factories? Oh, what a coincidence. We have nothing else that we can build now. That's it. It's over. It's finished. We can't do anything for infrastructure. We could get anti-air now. We could probably put a fort on every single place that we wanted to in New Zealand, turning it into a fortress. But there's nothing else to do. There it is. August 1938, we finally have the basic medium tank. So here's the question. The basic medium tank costs 1.4 more IC than the basic light tank. The basic light tank, which is the Bob Semple, has an armor rating of 10 and a breakthrough of 10.3, defense of 2. The medium, on the other hand, has an armor rating of 35, which is still going to be called the Crusader, but no, we're renaming that. Despite how fucking ugly this thing looks, we're still going to call it the Bob Semple because that's exactly what we're creating. Small armaments, heavy machine gun, one-man turret, and then we're just going to slap as many additional machine guns on here as we can. Now, ironically enough, I believe machine guns got nerfed in like either this patch or the previous patch. That what it did is it used to be, I think, defense values of 4 and soft attack of 2. Additional machine guns were actually kind of worth it. Now they're just kind of trash, but hey, that's what we're creating, so why not? It's not the 6 that it's supposed to have, but hey, well, what can you do? Oh, riveted armor. Riveted armor keeps it so much cheaper. We don't really have much of an industry, but we're not going to be producing many tanks anyway, so we might as well go up to welded. It's the original Bob Semple is supposed to be riveted, but screw it. All we need to do now is upgrade the engine so it's 6.5, and boom, here you go. Modified, medium, 1938 Bob Semple. Beautiful. Now, if we were going to go from the beginning here and create the basic light tank that is the other one, you know, if we still kept it for that heavy machine gun, actually maybe just go ahead and add on another heavy machine gun just to slap it on there. If we were going with the actual Bob Semple model, this thing would only have an armor rating of 10 and it would be 5.2. It would be 2 IC cheaper. Actually, I say that, no, it only does more soft attack here because I added on the heavy cannon. If I just change that to additional machine gun, that lowers it to 13.2 and then it's 4.4. That is actually not bad, but the armor is so shit that it doesn't matter. You'd need dedicated tanks for this and it wouldn't be able to do anything. Like most infantry would be able to pierce it by the time that New Zealand is able to actually produce tanks. Ah, look at you, you big, beautiful, girthy girl. So you know what? Now we start producing the Bob Semple. All right, now we start actually doing this. And there we go. We joined Japan, even as the rest of the world just kind of goes to shit with the Munich Agreement and everything. But it's all right. It's all right. We'll join Japan and be safe because that's exactly what we want. And then now we get called to arms here against China. So yes, we are going to accept that. And we'll go ahead and send this little military force that we built up, our district force, which right now we've switched out to just purely being cavalry. This is the reason why when I made the tank design, I raised the speed to 6.4 or 6.5 because cavalry is already 6.4. So this way, I have a slightly speedier force, even though I don't want to spend the IC that I need to make it actual faster because I can't build dedicated tanks because New Zealand sucks. So all right, now we send the helpy boys. Let's just fucking go for it. Also, because we switched over to cavalry, go over here, get the cavalry guy, 10% extra attack and defense. It's not much. It's really not much, but it's still something. Japan, since I'm on your side and I got lots of guns and no men to actually equip them with, please allow me to send you some. Oh man, they are really wanting to attack me here now. Okay, all right. Just I guess throw your manpower away. That's fine. There's technology sharing with Japan, and now we have nothing else to do political focus wise. Not like literally none of this matters. But you know what? We need manpower first, so we're gonna start over here. There we go. We're slapping on the medium tank now. Finally, the good old Bob Semple to help us along. You know that's the goal. That's the goal here. Still, all things considered, this is a fairly respectable division. You may be wondering, oh, why am I wasting the resources building a field hospital? Because the only thing possible that I can use as New Zealand is literally 3 divisions worth of men. I can't flesh out a bigger army. There is no point in doing so. So creating a couple small, strong ones that we don't want to waste all of our precious manpower on is literally all that I can do. And field hospitals with their 20% reduction losses that we'll take or return to the manpower pool when we do take losses is very valuable. It's very valuable. There's not much else that I could do. Oh, Italy sends military support. Thanks. I really do appreciate that. Not that I'm actually going to be able to use it nearly as much. I'm just pretty much going to be stockpiling weapons to give to Japan at this point. All right, Ratana Alliance, that is done. Mori Affairs, yes. Anything to get us some more building slots so that we can build some more damn factories because we're out of space otherwise. 1939, we're trying. We're not really able to do much, but we're trying. So far, we've lost 1,000 men. That is not a number that I can easily afford. And nope, once again, I'm basically completely out of building things. There's no point in building air bases, so you know what? I might as well use my powers to build infrastructure in Japan to help their supply. Because I'm buying their goods, so that seems helpful, right? Hey, oh, finally. We took the point that secures their supply. All right. That means more supply for us moving forward, which means potentially we can surround and destroy a number of their units. And quick, get more factories on the line. It's not like we need them or anything, you know. No, you idiots, Japan. Stop attacking them there. Stop attacking them there, please. Please, we are trying to surround and destroy. No, come on, you idiots. Stop attacking here. Thank God. It's not all a complete waste. See, the problem with Japan and the AI is that they'll continuously throw their men against the line when I'm trying to wrap up units. If I had more of these, it wouldn't be a problem, but using literally 3 divisions to try and create encirclements is a pain in the ass. And the 13 is a mere drop in the water when it comes to China here. Still, though, that was big, and that is going to free up a lot of men along the line. There we go. More of them trapped, more of them trapped. That's what we want. The more we can whittle these down, the better. It's going to be a pain in the ass the entire time for it, too. There we go. Surround and destroy. Just keep on surrounding and destroying. That's all we want to do. The more of their numbers that we can knock out, the better. That's like another 100,000 men. Manpower. We need more manpower. Extensive conscription. It's not going to hardly change anything, but we need it. God, we're finally getting to veteran status. We do so much damage when it comes to this here. The experience is just insane. And other things go kicking off in Europe. But again, we're going to be stuck here in China for quite a while. The only reason why they're able to make any kind of gains down here is because of me. And this, I feel like this entire Japanese force is about to get destroyed. Yeah, they didn't manage to take a single port. They're fucked. Japan is about to lose so much. Don't attack there. Don't attack there, you idiots. You idiots. Surround the enemy. Don't. Oh, I hate this. AI, you fucking idiots. There we go. There we go. At least that's something. At least that's something. We have now fully veteran status cavalry. The Bob symbol is just rolling through China, boys. There we go. There's more. There's more surrounded. Fantastic. All right. All right. All right. All right. Just keep this up. God, I am not able to do any further damage here. I'm trying, but I can't. Move. All right. Let's see if we can break in and surround all these units. Oh, come on. Come on. Stop attacking. Stop attacking. I just want to make it through. I just want to make it through. Are we going to trap any? Okay, okay. At least we just trapped like 3 or 4 units. That's fine. That's fine. But it could have been like 13, you fucking idiot AI. Finally. Finally. Please, 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 please. Yes, yes. Let me trap it. Yes. Oh, that was a naval invasion. 1940. Nice pocket. Nice pocket. Just wipe him out. Wipe him out. That's all we can do right now. What are they in terms of losses? 3.5 million? Yeah. How many am I responsible for? Only 100,000. Oh, bullshit. Bullshit. I have trapped way more, but it doesn't calculate that. It can't. I feel like I've done a lot more, all right? All right, we've managed to reach the entire South, February 1940. Honestly, not bad considering what it could be otherwise, but still not great. It says that I've contributed 7% to this war, which is total bullshit. It is only thanks to me that Japan is able to do any of this. There we go. There's more division trapped in the South. That's exactly what we want. All right. Considering the amount of damage that I've done, versus what it is that I've taken, I really haven't taken much damage, but every single man that I lose hurts. That's why very early on, developing the field hospital just for the minus 30% losses is so valuable. It's so valuable, and that's the reason that why my men have easily been able to become seasoned veterans. There we go. All the AI trapped around Guangzhou. The men, how many have they lost? Holy shit! China was at like 100 and what? 50 divisions to start? I don't even remember what it was. Wow, they have lost so many to the point that Japan almost outnumbers them. Almost. Oh my lord, that's even more trap. That's even more trap. How? The AI is not even able to respond. They don't have the units. They have no idea what is going on. Come on, please attack. That's their capital. We have it surrounded. Could you please, for the love of God, attack AI before I bleed out all of my manpower trying to do this shit? You are surrounding them. Please, please just kill them. No, now you decided to do it. Now you decided to. Fuck you. Fuck you, Japan. Are they close to fall? No. We're still stuck in China. We're still stuck in China, and I can't make a damn difference. Come on. Yes, a trap. Wait a minute. Hold on. I just realized there's no men here. This is the capital of Yunnan. Japan, what the fuck are you doing? Send like one guy forward. And that's it. I can focus on Air Force. I can focus on Navy. There's literally nothing in here that would be good for me anymore. Just focus on army training, really. There's not much else that we can do. China has capitulated, finally. Oh, that is all of them. That is beautiful. Do I actually have some more sword? I could actually do something. You know what? The exact thing we do in this scenario is just puppet apart of China and use it for that sweet manpower. And there we go. That's it. There's nothing really else for us to take. So we just confirm and exit, I guess. I love how the total population of my country is like 1.4 million. Meanwhile, a single state for my puppet is like 19 million. Infinite manpower, as I said. Just pull from them is all we got to do. And now, once again, I have nothing to do. So I just wait because there isn't anything I can do. But you know why it worked? Because we were taking on the Chinese, the people who would run at tanks with swords. And that is a literal thing that they were doing back during World War II, because they had, hell, half of them didn't have guns. So putting 6 machine guns on all sides of a tank is actually an effective weapon that would have worked against the Chinese in World War II. Oh, there goes Japan on the Philippines. Okay, so now it actually happens. All right, now we go ahead and accept the occult arms. Yep, we're going to be at war with the United States. Despite the fact that Japan beats China, I don't think the Japanese Navy or anything can still stand up to the U.S. That's probably not going to happen. Oh my God, did the invasion of the Philippines fail? It failed? It failed in the south. Okay, well, it's going to be happening up here, so at least they're securing some kind of port. But that is just sad down here. That is just sad. Oh, there the Japanese go after the Dutch East Indies, which means, is that going to call us against the British Raj? Is that going to happen over here? Yep, United States joins the Allies, so it's all going to get called together. So with that all being said, we go ahead and secure the supply points, and yeah, just keep on going now. All right, at this point, I'm back from Europe, and I have no idea what the hell I'm actually doing. It's been like 2 weeks since I last did this. Where the hell even was I? Oh yeah. That's right. Things happened with India. Oh no. This is not gonna be good. All right, we need to go and resupply and rebuild all this, because that's all we can do right now. Oh, there we go. Trap all these units in the north, wipe them out. Perfect. Move on in. Oh shit, and now they're naval invading me. Okay. You little bitches thought that you could do that. Oh, this is a goddamn mess. I forgot what a nightmare it was fighting in Burma. This is shit. Oh, wait, we got another naval invasion? We got another naval invasion. That's just lovely. Listen, if you just want to keep on dying and screwing over your forces, feel free to do that. Like, we control the ports. You're gonna just lose unit after unit. I am straight up losing my veteran status just because of the sheer amount of attritional damage that I am taking in here. All right, there's all the jungle forces captured. Now to move further south. Just keep on going. This is going to take forever. And there goes Siam joining us. Fantastic. All right, that's perfect. That means the British are going to get wiped out down here, which is going to knock out their oil supply, which is wonderful. All right, we're doing it. We're making steady advances. Just continue to build all these railroads, get supply. We got this. We got this. Okay, there we go. We've completely cut them off and separated them. That's all the remaining units over here. Well, goodbye, India, then. Yep, I guess there goes India. Okay, I don't know where all the Japanese troops are, but we've completely killed off the Indian army. So if you could just please advance, I would greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, it's just me that's doing all the work here. Go, my beautiful horsey boys. Go, spread your love. Show them the might of the Bobby Simple. God damn it, at some point, my game stopped recording. I literally just looked down and saw this. I don't know what happened. I started justifying on everything. I tried to expand and take all these little parts here just to get the forces closer to Russia. We ended up taking out Russia, and now there was nothing else to really do. I don't know what Germany wanted to do with this. Lebensraum apparently did not activate, but that's honestly it. It's 1944. The Americans are at Iwo Jima, but we have such overwhelming superiority that they can't do anything. But they have such naval superiority that we can't actually invade them, and we'll be stuck like this for the rest of the game. I, as New Zealand, with now a grand total of 19,000 manpower, can't do shit. And this is one of the reasons why New Zealand is, again, one of the worst nations in the entire game. Everyone, this has been Stucky. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed today's episode. I hope that you like, comment, subscribe, do anything you can to help this video in the algorithm. I will do more episodes here of more things. I'm going to be producing a lot more content in the coming weeks, so please look forward to that. I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much, and I will see you all next time. I cannot believe that I freaking stopped recording.